Okay, folks, welcome back. It's Koukos, and we have been doing BRD. Do you know what BRD stands for? Nothing. It's just a shortening of the word bored, because you will be. All right, so what we're talking about today is how to do BRD for the arena, for Angerforge, and for Argamach. In other words, arena, Anger, Golem. Now, there are some reasons why you would want to run for these specific bosses. There's a reason why so many people are running for these three bosses. The first and most noteworthy reason is that the arena spawns many different bosses, and they all have different loot for classes. For example, the Banthok Sash is a very powerful waste slot for casters. And the Savage Gladiator set from Gorosh. All of those are very strong items, but the chest is what people usually go for because it's epic quality, has 2% crit on it. It's very good, especially for tanks. If you're going to do dual wield tanking, having that crit and having the avoidance stat of agility, despite it being male. Otherwise, there is a plate chest that's not bad. It has all three of those stats: strength, agility, stamina. It's the Carapace of Anupsia. I'm currently using it. So that's from the spider. But you can go and look up the loot tables for everything, and you can see just how many good items actually come from the arena. So that's the arena. In the Angerforge loot table, you have melee DPS best in slot, pre-raid, Hand of Justice. I've seen maybe 5 of these go. I passed a couple times. People are going to be gunning for this, so prepare for emotions. Otherwise, he doesn't really drop much. The Golem boss, however, drops Second Wind, which is a very good trinket for healers, and a few other decent pieces as well. Omnicast boots, for example, are very good for casters. So you won't have trouble finding every type of player to do these runs. The healers need to go all the way to Golem, so they will join you inevitably to do the other two. Melee DPS will need to do Angerforge to get their Hand of Justice. Let's get into how you actually run. First, make your group, zone into board. Go to the left, open up the gate. Make sure you have aspect of the pack. Open the gate. I'm just playing, you don't have to have pack. Open up the door on the left. There's a fire elemental that pats, kill it. Go up the ramp on the right. There's another fire elemental. You can pull it if you want to, or just run by. I pulled an extra pack just because I kind of got bored and I wanted to test us. The druid at the time was actually trying to pull the lever, so they came back up and quickly got me back. I had to pop shield wall for it. No big deal. Kill the pack. We got the lever this time. So you have to pull this lever using a level 60 or a stealth character. Try to do it with Mind Soothe, so priests can use Mind Soothe to reduce the aggro range. Go up the ramp, the stairs and the ramp on the left-hand side, hug the wall so you don't pull the audience. There is an audience on both sides, and it's a big pack. They can hurt. Cross the grill, and you engage the arena. Are you not entertained? On this side of the arena, it's always the same side. Many different mobs can spawn, so you can have these rhinos, and they cast chain lightning and stuff like that. They slow, which is very frustrating. Basically, everything that comes out of these grates is extremely frustrating, or out of these gates. And here we actually, I got this in the recording. So this is Gorosh, and this is where the epic drops. So congrats to him. He was quite happy, which is good. Okay, go out of that door on the left side of the arena. So actually underneath where you jumped over, that gate takes you up the stairs and back into this room. Go around and to the right, pull this pack. This part gets really repetitive, and you start learning how the mobs work, and over time you get more and more and more efficient. You can easily be dual wield tanking all of this. I did maybe 52 runs so far, completely dual wield. And only in certain situations did I throw in the shield. And that's how it should be. If you know your class, that's really how you should be tanking this. Go for high damage, go for high threat. Don't handicap. Don't handicap your or don't sell your DPS short. Okay, pulling the next few mobs. These guys shoot, so hamstring them at the end so they don't pull extra packs, and make sure that they're actually shooting you and not shooting the healer. Fire elementals cast Scorch, so try to interrupt that if you can. But as the tank, really focus on keeping everything clung to you. Focus on keeping Demo Shout, Battle Shout, and Thunderclap on. Okay, the Wardens will heal, so make sure you interrupt that. This is like, I don't know, this is like preschool. Okay, down and to the left, down this little short flight of stairs, you will find Angerforge. Pull him up here to the first tier, and you can just tank him here in this square. I disarm him, and then at 20% he pulls mobs. Hunter traps are really useful here. I don't like Frost as much as Explosive, but it works out. Make sure that you focus fire the medics, as they will heal with Prayer of Healing. So you will basically have an infinite fight on your hands if you don't kill them. Someone almost always pulls these fire elementals, so might as well just get them. Whatever, extra chance at a random drop. Run through, and this is the fun part for me because you can actually skip a lot of this, but if you want to play it safe, if you don't want to accidentally pull one Arcanist or Arcanosmith or whatever they're called, if you don't want to accidentally pull a pack because they aggro right next to them, you can pull them individually. You need to make sure that one Golem is dead in front of the door, because what will happen is the Golem boss will run outside and he will see that there's a dead Golem, and he will come back in furious that you killed his beloved creature. So if you don't drop the Golem at the door, he will run farther and pull a living Golem, which means you have an extra pack on your hands. Charge in, do your typical thing if you're tanking. Off tank, you should basically have one of your DPS off tank the gray Golem, grab Argomac when he runs back in the room, and that's it. It's a standard spank. If you have any questions about what you can do, what else you can do in board, let me know. I look forward to run number 53 when I get back today. It's a great way to level up, and when it comes to getting gear, yeah, you're going to need a lot of gear. So give yourself time, be patient. I've seen a lot of people get pretty emotional about gear that they lose, and they're not losing it in bad faith. So keep a level head about it, keep cool, and remember, it's a community. I know it's a big community, and there's a feeling of, well, I lost this item and I feel bad about it. I should have done this, I should have done that. No, it's fine. You're running with friends, you're making friends, you're creating relationships, and it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with a lot of the groups that did BRD with me. And now I'm transitioning away from BRD because a lot of the gear that I needed I've gotten. But I'm still farming for Hand of Justice because, again, even for tanks, it's exceptional. I would say especially for tanks, it's exceptional because the threat is more threatening now that we have to put out. So with that in mind, go out there and get it. Let me know how you're doing. And for those of you curious, yeah, I'm Fairbanks PvP. Come say hi. Cheers.